Next time I book a table for 8 o'clock, Wolfgang, I expect to be seated at 8 o'clock. A good wine. Not a great wine, but locally grown, that's for sure. A pleasant enough bouquet. Almost reminds me of a good scream sherry. I hope you brought your appetites, kiddies, because tonight's tasteless tidbit is something I'm sure you'll savor. It's a real Epigorean delight about a nice young couple who find the restaurant business a little hard to swallow. I call this adventure in fine dining what's cooking.
I don't know. Maybe we need to expand the menu. What about squid kebab? Oh, that could be interesting. I got it. Squid on a stick. Yeah, squid on a stick. It's a finger food and a takeaway food all in one. It's great. Our troubles are over. Squid on a stick's gonna be the thing that puts this place on the map. Honey, if you bury that thing in the back of my neck, you're just gonna wreck the blade. It's a real expensive cleaver. They don't make them anymore.
Squid on a stick is an even stupider idea than owning a restaurant that only serves squid.
Honey, you gotta remember what they said to Colonel Harlan Sanders back in 1956, right? A chicken restaurant, Colonel Sanders? You must be mad. That's madness. You can count me in. Honey, we're gonna be the Baskin Robbins of seafood.
I think Irma's onto something, Fred. Squid is nice and all, but maybe a little diversification would be good.
Who asked you anyway, Gaston? You're just a drifter, for Christ's sake. What do you know?
Well, I know this much, that anybody can become a drifter if they try and sell somebody something that they don't want. Now, I have this recipe for barbecue.
Barbecue? Any idiot can do barbecue.
Not my barbecue.
Well, look, thanks for your help, but I pay you to clean up. Now, just clean up, okay? Hey, Phil.
Morning, Fred.
How you doing, Irma? Tough night?
Tough ain't the word. Between the muggers and the killers, I'm getting too goddamn old for this shit.
Well, we got your squid sandwich coming right up.
No offense, but I don't think I could stomach Squid McMuffin today.
Hey, Phil.
Let me guess. Squid.
Hey, I'm sorry for what Fred said before.
Well, the man's a visionary. I respect that. What I can't figure out is what a classy lady like you is doing with a guy like him.
Well, maybe it's like you said, he has a vision.
Uh-huh. You ought to leave him. And come live with me. I've got vision too, you know.
Well, that's sweet, but, thanks for the offer. I'll see you tomorrow.
Would you like me to walk you home?
No, I'm okay. I can take care of myself. Besides, Fred's gonna be home soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Chumley. Hi.
I want you to feel free to remind me if I'm wrong. But last week, did we or did we not have a conversation in which you agreed you would deliver into my hands yesterday the 3 months back rent that you owe me?
Yes, sir, we did say something along those lines.
And what day is today? Is today yesterday? No. Today is today. And do you know how I know that today is today? Because if today were yesterday, I'd have a check in my hands.
Mr. Chumley, business is picking up. I mean, if you could just find it in your heart to give me a little more time. Can I get you something to eat?
No. The only thing that I want from you is my money.
Well, I could write you a check, but
You ain't got it, right?
No, sir.
Then I'm gonna be back tomorrow with an eviction notice and a new set of locks. One other tiny little thing. You're one lousy cook. You fat son of a bitch! You can't do that to me! Don't you do?
Oh my God, Mr. Chumley. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Mr. Chumley.
Mr. Chumley, you all right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
You're crazy! I'm calling the cops! You hear the cops?
Mr. Chumley, please, you don't understand.
The cops!
Mr. Chumley! How the other half led.
Hi.
Hi. Well, you're sure in a good mood. Wearing perfume?
Well, I was walking home and all of a sudden I felt kind of sexy. You're home late. What kept you? What's the matter?
Mr. Chumley stopped by today after you left.
Oh, no.
No, honey, look, it's not as bad as you think. Really. Now, listen to me. You still got a little room left in one of your credit cards, right? Right? So, we take some of that money and we buy a whole ton of pork.
Oh.
Pork, it's the other white meat.
Oh, just shut up, Fred. You should be thinking about how to keep us off the street, not how to put us even deeper in debt. I've given you every penny I have, and I've got nothing to show for it.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I don't know how to give up. Look, if you were to tell me right now that you never want to see me again, I'd understand. All I can say is, I'm sorry.
You're not gonna get rid of me that easily. I married you for richer or for poorer. Besides, you owe me a shitload of money.
I think I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna make us some coffee.
There's no point doing that today, Gaston. We're being evicted. Fred and Irma's is history.
This is town.
Hey, Phil.
What a night. I'm so goddamn hungry I could actually eat one of those stupid squid sandwiches.
We're only serving coffee today, Phil.
Don't you have any eggs or something?
I don't know, we may have a couple left. And steaks?
Steak and eggs. Sounds great.
I didn't want to say anything because I was afraid that you guys would tell me not to. But you know that barbecue idea that I was talking about? Well, I took the initiative and spoke with this supplier that I know, and he gave me a really good deal. I hope you're not angry with me.
I ain't angry. I'm starved. Come on, let's throw one of those babies on the grill.
hope you like it, officer. It's been specially cured. It's a secret old family recipe.
God, that smells good. Even the coffee tastes better. Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
Your landlord's a guy named Chumley, right?
What?
He found his car in an alley near here. That and his empty wallet.
What happened?
Don't know. Looked like there was a hell of a struggle, though. Blood all over the place.
Blood? Is he dead?
Don't know. There was no body. The only other thing we know for sure is that he never made it home last night. Judging from what I saw in that car, if he's walking around, it's a miracle. Now, don't you overcook that, Irma. I like it nice and rare.
Whatever you've got cooking on that grill smells incredible. Throw one on for me, would you? Make that 2 of them.
Ladies? Yeah.
Gaston, can I have a word with you, please? That's Mr. Chumley's handkerchief. Where'd you get it?
He gave it to me.
You're lying.
I can't believe you. I do you a favor and you call me a liar.
There's your steak, if you like it.
That's incredible.
God, you know, I can't believe what you told us about Mr. Chumley.
The city's turning into a goddamn sewer. I'll tell you, makes early retirement look better and better. If only I could find something else to do with myself.
Sounds good. Throw one on for me.
Hey, Gaston? Is this all the steak there is?
No, there's more back here in the freezer.
Well, could you bring some out front for me, please?
Sure thing.
I'm sorry, Gaston. I don't mean to accuse you of anything.
It's okay, man. I understand.
Hey, Gaston! We got people waiting.
Fred, can you hold this door open for me?
Yeah, sure.